Welcome to our Meet the Teacher. We'll be telling you all about how our classes are run and what our expectations are. If we look here, my name is Mrs. Kietzmann and I am the class teacher of 2R. These are the teachers and the teacher assistants that you'll probably come across around the school. Miss Long is the head of Year 2 and she's the class teacher of 2N. Miss Harkness is the class teacher of 2T, and we have RTA, which is Mrs. Murphy, and then we have Mrs. Graham, who belongs to the other two teachers, but they all help us all the time, which is wonderful. Now, the start of the day. Year 2s arrive at 8:15 till 8:30. We do know that some of you come a bit later, and that is absolutely fine. But please remember, it is very important that you remember to social distance when you are queuing up to come into school, and that when the children arrive near the classroom, that they use sanitizer to clean their hands. Now, we have a whole lot of different subject teachers who teach different subjects for us. We have Miss Verney, who does music, Miss Pickard, who does recorders, then Mrs. Dakin, who does our science and gymnastics, Miss Cockett, who does dance and art, and then we've got Madame Tapay for French, and as you can see, we've got a couple of others, Mr. Lawrence for ICT. Uniform. This is very important, that you make sure that all your children's clothing is labelled. It gets lost very easily. It's put down and they can't find it. So if it's clearly named with their name and surname, it does make it a lot easier for us. And at this stage, we are allowing a variety of uniform. It doesn't matter as long as they are wearing the Fulham uniform. Please check of the timetable that was sent out to you, that you know what uniform the children need to wear on each day. Like, for example, they wear their PE uniform on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. The Firefly, our school portal, which I know you are all, if you are not new to the school, you are used to using last year and in reception. This tells us all about our year group. We can find our timetables, specific information, and we have a year group wall where you can come and you can see photographs of the children, what they're doing in class and certain activities, and this will be updated every week on a Friday. Water bottles, this is very important, especially at this time of the year when the children, it's quite warm and the children are thirsty. Please can you provide at least one filled water bottle? If you can send in 2, that would be wonderful. We will be sending them home every day. Please can you make sure that they are washed properly before they are returned? And if you could put your child's name and class on, because they often put them down somewhere and then they can't find them. So again, it just makes it easier for everybody if they are correctly labelled. Homework. Every Thursday, we will be doing a class spelling test, and the spellings will go home on a Friday, and we send out every Friday a maths and an English or possibly a topic piece of homework. They will only get 2 pieces every week, and it must please be done in their homework books. Can you ensure that they are right in pencil, they underline the headings, and that it is done as neatly as possible? These books will be sent home on Friday, and we ask if you could please return them to school on Tuesday, which gives us time to mark them, put in the new homework, and they're ready to go out with the children on Friday. We will be sending a phonic bookmark home as well every week with the children. Please can you make sure you go through this daily with your child, as it just helps enforce what we are learning and to revise at the phonic sounds that maybe they're not quite sure of. So that would be wonderful. Reading. This year we are doing it slightly differently. Reading books are only going home on a Monday and a Thursday. Please can you make sure the children read every day to an adult. You may find they'll have to reread the book again, which is very good to encourage fluency and to work on some of the words that they weren't sure of. And we will be sending out a reading comprehension bookmark, which will give you ideas on how to ask questions, just to encourage, to make sure that the children are understanding what they're reading, what they know. And if you could please make sure that you ask a question from each section, so that you're doing across the board and the children can see if they understand and get a deeper meaning from the book that they have been reading. Lunches, again, this is slightly different this year. The children are bringing in their own lunch. Please can you make sure that it is a healthy lunch, and make note that we are a nut-free school. So please make sure that you read all the labels that it says does not contain nuts. And we do encourage a healthy meal, so please don't send in any sweets. And if you do need cutlery for your, could you send in a fork or a knife and fork if the child needs it? Unfortunately, we are not able to send in any birthday treats. And at the end of the day, the children are dismissed from the lunchroom between 3:30 and 3:40. If someone else is collecting your child, please could you let us know. Either drop me an email or let Mrs. Mitchell know so they can tell us, just so that we know if there's been a change. This is also for the child's benefit as well, because they need to know who is picking them up at the end of the day. Thank you for listening, and it would be nice to meet you all face to face in the future. Thank you.